Hello. I'm going to have a bit of a rant today. Can't help myself. Well, I probably could, but I don't want to. I've got a really big thing about. Have you heard the news that there's people in the world that want to block out the sunlight? They're actually trying to engineer things to block out the sunlight under the bizarre, excuse of climate change. Yeah. Okay. If you, I feel like swearing so badly over this. If you, okay, let's be polite. If you idiots think that the way to keep climate stable is to block out the sun, how is it these dumbest, stupidest, mentally deranged people get into positions of power to make a decision like, oh yeah, we'll block out the sun? Like they've been spraying chemtrails for decades now. Oh yeah, we'll seed chemicals in the sky. That's going to really work. I am just like, ugh. What is wrong with these people? It's like, can't you just understand that your intelligence is like not even a grain of sand compared to the great cosmic intelligence that brought this into being? I am just like, what is wrong with people? So I decided to draw a card to stop me going mental and stop me wanting to just storm into various government buildings and go, you need to be put in a mental asylum. You're mad, you're mental, you want to block out the sun. You know what blocking out the sun will do? Kill every plant, animal, human, every kind of beautiful aspect of the blue pearl, the planet, which is us. And you just want to kill it all. That's going to really help climate change, isn't it? That's really going to solve it, isn't it? Killing off every carbon-based thing in the world. It's like, why? Why are they so nuts? And people actually sit in a committee going, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds great. Block out the sun. Kill all the trees and plants and animals. Brilliant. Hey. Like what? Anyway, so I shuffled the cards of this brilliant herbal astrology pack, okay? Because I thought, please, I really need some kind of calming down on this. And this is the card that came up, right? You wouldn't believe it. This card, the Blue Lotus, it does say it on it somewhere at the top here. At the top, you've got the symbol of the sun and moon. This, and it's got the sun and moon on it, and the big, beautiful chalice, and the blue lotus, the sacred blue lotus, associated with so much higher vibration, spirituality, and healing, and cleansing, and everything. And this is what came up, the blue lotus, the flower that grows through the quagmire, the mud and dirt of life into this. And I thought, okay, well, that's quite nice. So I just got to put I'm going to read you something out of this book because it's so fantastic. If you read the news and you hear this, it's like, I know it's not going to happen because there's brighter, massive forces that just look at these little idiots on Earth and just go, what is wrong with those humans? They've had Lemuria and Atlantis and the Mu and the whole thing, and now they want to block out the sun, the things that gives them life. It's like there's some bad there's some bad defect in these people that get into power. There's a very bad defect. We have to all call it out, don't we? We just have to go, you are nuts. Out of that position, into a mental asylum, and just, sit in a nice padded cell where, you can block out things up at the window and you never have to see the sun again. But don't do it to the rest of the billions of people on Earth. Anyway, I want to read this out because I think this is great. So this card itself is associated with the intuition and knowing, It's about unearthing the subconscious and meeting the guardians of mystery. I love that. Guardians of mystery, please come. Please guardians come and guide these people out of any positions of influence. Oh, I told you I needed to have a rant. It's got to be done. And what else is it? It's also aligned with the dream world and initiations. But just listen to this about this card, right? It's just amazing to even read this. The Blue Lotus is a direct doorway, a meditation into the world of the gods, the perfected balance that bestows us and assists us in bringing and refining the divine connection between the heart and brain. The bridge, bringing the bridge between the heart and the brain, like, thinking and feeling. See, it's a great card, the bridging, the thinking and the feeling, not just the nuttiness. The Blue Lotus today is assisting us in wandering. Yes, it does say wandering. Oh no, it says widening. Widening the portal of your intuitive powers, granting you access to the realms of the inner knowledge held within this great mystery. Remember, the lotus rises from the depth of muddy waters, untouched and impeccable, yes, to blossom into majesty, beauty. Don't allow the murky waters of this blossoming process to to suppress your intuition and belief in yourself. Trust the process and believe in the mystery. I am going to bloody believe in the mystery, I tell you, not those utter wankers and idiots, feckers. So listen deeply to the guardians of mystery, and you unfold from darkness. As you unfold from darkness. Oh, well, for me personally, that's just great. I am going to listen to the guardians of the mystery, because I was thinking, when I first read it, I thought, surely there's other forces in this world that are just far more, as I say, great, intelligent, expansive, massive, galactic, ancient forces that's going to stop this pea-brain idiots from trying to block out the sun. How did it even get into discussion? Isn't there one person that would go, "What are you talking about, you idiot?" You really need to go back to junior school and learn about the effect of the sun and what it does to our planet. See, these nutcases, they just want to kill us all off, don't they? They just want to kill us all off, whether it's with what, or, big pharma, or GMO, big agriculture, poisoning the water, poisoning the skies, now blocking out the sun. They are nutcases. And the sooner these nutcases resign, retire, get booted out, just get retired. It's just like, oh, please, just go away, retire. Let some normal people who love the sun and understand what it does. Anyway, I'm ranting. I will think of the Blue Lotus, and I will think of the guardians of the mysteries. Yeah, I can just feel it. Okay. So can I ask you all just to tune into the guardians of the mysteries, and obviously ask and, just say, please keep the sun shining. Please stop these nutcases from blocking out the sun. It's just too mental. I think it's all starting in the UK. It's just like, oh dear. There's like a serious deficit of intelligence, isn't there? A serious deficit of intelligence. It's like, wow, how does that actually happen? Anyway, I'm going to start my rant now. It was enjoyable. It's good to get it off my chest. It's good just to go. I mean, share your comments and say, oh no, I think it's a great idea. Do you know one person that thinks it would be a good idea to block out the sun? Of all the things that are available to monitor the change of the climate, which, as we know, has happened ever since Earth existed. The climate has always changed. Of course it has. That's what it does. The sun, the polar shifts, the whole thing. It's like, You're not going to block out the sun. Anyway, I'm done. My rant is over, and please do join in. If you don't know about it, look it up. It's just like the next nutty. Anyway, I've just said it. You know what I think, don't you? So thanks for thanks for listening to my rant, and yeah, I'll be back soon.